It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I lie to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Yeah. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everybody. Uh, what are we doing today? uh, I'm gonna go over Mr. Drama Llama's grand and great expose as he always does. You know, the great journalist, the Drama Llama. Yes, yes, Finkel. Yes, we're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it because he is addressing me now. Before before we get started, I need to. I'm gonna address some borderlines. Um, I think things have gotten out of hand with personal things, and I really wish not to continue anything that would make any more bad blood between two people that I don't. I don't have any animosity towards that channel and Shannon. I might as well say Shannon. I really don't. I care about her. I think she's a nice person, and I really don't wish any bad blood. I'd rather just speak on the things that I feel are being used to create misinformation. Um, whether or not the people who let the information out or said or you know intended that is, I'm not gonna put up for scrutiny. Like I said, a lot of emotional things happened. People were angry. Not going to hold any of that against anybody. I would be a hypocrite to hold emotional outbursts on people. I've had my own. So, being that anything that is addressed to Shannon and her people and anything of that channel, I will not commentate on this guy's video. I will only commentate on the things that have to do on accusations against me and against things that I've done. And that's it. uh, as far as going through this video. As you can see, no longer with the F3 logo, mutual thing. I talked to Josh. We've had a decent conversation in the background. They have been there for me. They are still my boys. I still love Jeff. He had a great live yesterday. Josh, of course, never going to stop being a fan of his. Wally, great guy, always helping me out. And they got the old timer who's like everybody's grandpa, cool grandpa. Um, yeah, I mean, they're still my guys. Obviously, like I'm gonna go solo away from that, but I decided to take on the motif. And since I am a very big Metal Gear Solid fan, uh, I've decided that my channel logo or my branding from now on will be Snake Eater. I hope that nobody's taking it other than the actual game itself. But other than the gay ops on it, I think it's very appropriate. um, I'd like to thank everybody who's here right now. We got Daniel Bonquist, we got Lisa 2.0, Old Sarge, Spider Dog, Winspan Angel. You guys Thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Ratchet, I see you there. Oh, Ratchet. Interesting. That kind of reminds me of something. Kind of reminds me of my new partner.
Hey
Say
everyone. Hello. I'm here.
hi. So, Ratchet is now my new partner. Being that I am no longer part of the F3 guys, I needed a new partner that would help me, like Jeff, whenever my computer is out. So, Ratchet has stepped up to the plate, and I appreciate him for being here and joining me in this journey of battles and craziness that's going to ensue. Uh, yeah, anything you want to say, Ratchet?
Oh, not much. Just good afternoon to everybody. Like I said, this is the first time I've been on panel, so may have to work with me a little bit.
Look at this guy. Hey man, you're not the first cherry that I popped, all right? So you'll be okay. um so like I said, we're gonna start off with the drama llama thing. And we're gonna try to, like I said, just go through the parts that are right now being used as misinformation. As everybody knows, you've got KFAR, you've got KDZ, and you've got Fraud the Reaper looking for some relevance in their life and trying to throw me under the bus by being like, "Oh my God, Jerry's being involved in doing some stupid the grifting again, and oh, he's a scammer and this and that." First of all, I'd like to know that even with the Scottle stuff, even with that, I never scammed anybody, because that would ensue that I deliberately deceive somebody in order to get money from them. Never done that. Scotto helped me when I needed help, and I told him what I used the money for. Whether or not, like, it was a good justification for it, that's not here nor there. Um, that's been sussed out. But I was always honest with them, as about as honest as you could be with those kinds of things. So I have not ever deceived somebody in order to get money to use it for something that I didn't say that I was going to use it for. So that's number one. That's a definite. Shiz can You can see all the records on Shiz's stuff, uh, and anybody else who's interacted with me. That is definitely not happening. So just gonna clear the air and say that right now, and we're just gonna go through the video. You got it ready? Ratchet.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Nope. There you go. I think it's funny that I see a ratchet. Ratchet. What's that doing?
Hello, everybody. How's
Oh
your day
shit.
going? I'll
No,
let get in here to see if people do get in here. And
oh no. Hang on. Pause real
started.
quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, um, that's not what I did not talk about uh manipulation. Okay, deception. I don't think, but whatever. I mean, not trying to use you as a credibility beard whatsoever. I'm just saying the information is out there as far as like things that have happened, but definitely not trying to use you as a credibility beard. I just think that people are putting, like, way too many cruel intentions behind certain things, and like, I think we can agree that I definitely not trying to, like, specifically, take money out of people's pockets. If you get what I mean, right? I don't mean that like you were 100% on my back on anything. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, like, your information's out there, and I don't think it paints. You might say it paints a picture of a manipulator, sure, but I don't think it paints a picture of somebody that's exclusively trying to do this to people. Just saying. But not trying to use it as a credibility beard at all. She is. You got your own thing. Let you know. Push back.
Today we're going to roast Unforgiven Jerry. He's definitely earned that over the last few weeks with a lot of the stuff he said. We're going to get into one of his last lives and kind of tear it apart a little bit, just from what we see. All right. Your screen. Then we'll get started on this.
that I'm doing right now. Um, not sure exactly how many people are going to show up. Um, I've been kind of absent a couple of days now. I'm not sure. Maybe I think it's been on and stuff like that. Don't really want to talk too much about a certain lady. Apparently she doesn't like it when I do. So I'm gonna.
No, she told you to quit sending her dick pics, but you couldn't quit. That's what got you in the spot you're in.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with his?
Could you pause it? What did he say right there? I didn't understand what he said.
I think he said dick pics.
Oh, okay. Uh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Eyes? The hell is he looking at?
Oh,
I'm gonna keep her name.
my the thing about my eyes. Number one, I've never been comfortable in front of the camera. I find it very difficult to look straight into it. This is something that I've been working on. It's not. It's a work in progress, obviously, and the more time I take off without being on camera, it makes it just that much more difficult. That being said, my eyes are a little bit more bugaboo right here because there's like a fog that is just messing with me the whole time. So I get why people are saying things about that or whatever, but just so everybody knows, I had to take a drug test to get the job that I'm in right now. I do not, and I have not used anything other than weed since then. Just letting everybody know, like you don't have to worry about me. That's something that's not saying that it's not something I could fall into. I'm not saying that it's impossible for me to ever, like use any kind of drugs or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know that that's what was going on here. And also it's like fucking like 6 in the morning. I really should have waited. But I don't really get that much time to do lives nowadays. So there you go. Go ahead.
Out of this, but I will say that I don't know things aren't as crazy as they seem. Um, I guess the first thing that I have to say is that I, I I've been having a very very rough time these last 2 weeks, and I've been
Well, that's maybe because of the people you've got around you. You ever think about that? All the people that was good buddies are now burning and roasting your ass. But we knew that's how it would go.
I've been
Now, hang
going through
on.
it.
Now, hang on. Hold up. And I really don't want to pause it every 2 seconds. But the people that have been around me, and she's, like, I want you to hear this, okay? The people that have been around me have been tough. They have been tough, and it has been hard sometimes to allow myself to understand that the criticism that's being held against me is not something that they're trying to use to bring me down. I have seen constructive criticism amongst these people, even though they can roast pretty goddamn good. You, dude, you do not understand that because you can't take any criticism. You can't take anything that people are telling you and just like kind of internalize it. And to me, that's something that's important, especially when it comes to the people that are in these groups. Not like community or anything like that, but like I noticed that. I noticed that, like, yes, there are foibles, there are quirks that people probably either like or don't like, but in the long run, I noticed that the criticism is in some ways something that you can internalize and use for yourself in positive ways. And I don't see anything wrong with the people that I've been around. They've actually been very helpful uh, in most situations. I think most of the time when I've gotten into problems is because I get into that lockdown, straightforward thinking mode that's not considerate towards other people. Like, you can go on.
Uh, and I'm hey, conspiracy. How's it going, bud? And I've been going through it. It hasn't been fun. It hasn't been easy. I have tried my best to keep.
Let me try to fix this
I
sound here.
understand, but
Something's not
I
right with
promise you
it
that it's
playing
fixed.
out.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, play. Ratchet? Am I losing?
Oh, you're losing it.
Did I lose internet access for a little bit there? Go ahead and push play.
Oh no,
What happened, Ratchet?
I don't know.
Can't push play?
Keep it out of the YouTubes. I hope everybody can hear me.
I'm not switching. Why is it not switching sound?
I think it's on his end.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, probably is on then. As long as you see the little numbers moving. Jesus, push the. Could you put it on
I was
140?
I was a little more prepared.
The fuck does he keep doing with his eyes? What is that?
I think I was a little more prepared in the sense that I saved a lot of money for the rainy day. Um,
You save money, but you've went to two different women in the last week asking for $250. How'd you save
No,
money? Where's it at? Won't you
no,
get
I
that
didn't
money?
go. But pause. This is the stuff right here. No, I didn't go to two women for $250. I didn't go to any women. The person that I was talking to as a friend and who I had a personal relationship with was asking me if I needed help. At the moment that I needed help, I held off until I actually knew what I needed, and she gave me $200 out of the kindness of her heart. That was it. No one else gave me money. No one else offered to help, and no one else uh, allowed me to have anything. Everything up to that point was that amount of money. That's it, and it was very calculated. It was thought out. It wasn't spur of the moment. It wasn't just given to me. It had a specific purpose, and it was done. It's helped me out. That's it. I haven't gotten any money from anybody else, and I'm not planning on doing that because I got a job and I'm doing things the correct way. And that's all I have to say about that.
Instead of trying to borrow from strangers.
I think there were just some things that I didn't expect to happen so quickly that they put me in a position that I kind of got choked a little bit there. But I'm good now. I think I'm out of the dark water. It was really tough. It was really tough. It's just um to say that I got the carpet taken out from under me is like big time understatement. It just it's a lot of layers of a lot of things that happened all at once, and you sometimes you just gotta you gotta see the writing on the wall. And you gotta go with it. So I was just pushing forward, and I was like, you know what, I there's nothing I can do. I got to move forward. I got to do something, and luckily, like I said, I have a better bounce back this time than I did last time. Uh,
I can't believe this dude is making fun of the way other people look. His teeth looks like he brushes the few he has with gravel, and his eyes. I just can't stop seeing that. I don't know how to get rid of that out of my mind.
I
Well,
got a job.
what?
I had a new job immediately,
That you
but I wasn't
public?
sure if I wanted to stay here.
Uh, I don't care about making fun of people's looks because people will make fun of my looks. It's just fucking making fun, dude. Like, don't you don't have to fucking take it serious. We're not in fucking third grade, dude. Just go with it. People have fun with it. People are gonna call me fat. People call me all kinds of shit. It doesn't matter. Uh, my teeth are fucked up. They've been fucked up. They've been chipped. They've been all kinds of shit. I fucking been into fights, all kinds of crap. They're not gonna get fixed tomorrow, but I do have a plan on fixing them. It's not fucking like, of course they're not beauties or anything, but they've been mine for most of my life and shit. So yeah, it's about time like I start doing something to fix them, and I will. That's all I have to say about that.
In Oklahoma and I'm still in Oklahoma, and I wasn't sure. What's up, Carte Blanche, Blue, Miss Teresa? Um, I wasn't sure if I wanted to stay here in Oklahoma. Um, I actually, like I wanted to. There was a couple of people who were offering me things. Um, so I don't know. I didn't.
People were offering you things, or you were calling and begging them for things.
No, I was
There's a
getting
difference,
offers.
Jerry.
Yeah, no, I was getting offers
What kind of dope are you on? Like, normal
because
people don't act and do what you do.
I'm not normal. I'm fucking
I
weird, dude.
decided, you know what?
I'm on YouTube.
I got a job that I applied for here before everything went south, and I got it. So might as well stay here, right? And since I was able to save money and with some help from other people, um,
Why wouldn't you go back home? Why can't you go home, Jerry? What'd you
Push
do there to
pause.
fuck up?
Uh, I don't want to go home. I feel it's a way of going back to old habits. It's easy to fall back into old habits when you're in a place that's familiar. I think that I've gotten stronger being in a place that I don't recognize, and I have to be independent and strong for myself. Uh, I I think it's a better decision in order for my growth, for me to be in a place that I don't recognize and to be able to start from zero. So yeah, going back home would be great, but it's not it's not moving forward, and that's why I don't go home. It's not because I could fuck shit. I could go home fucking in a few weeks if I wanted to, just take a plane and go over there and like probably have a motel, but it's not gonna do nothing for me. I got a job here. I got a place to stay here. Why not? Why not give it a shot?
I mean, you're in Oklahoma and your brother throws you out, like your own family.
It's none of your business.
That's got to be tough. That's normally to do with drinking or drugs,
Fuck you.
where he was trying
I'm sorry. That's none of his business. Anybody who that's just fucking bullshit. Anyways, go ahead.
to sleep with his wife, one or the other, three, one of those three.
um, I was able to secure an apartment. I got that. Of course, I'll be riding the bus until further notice, until I can get enough money for a car. But I'm on a better state than I was last year, or I think maybe like a year some change. And I got amazingly amazingly I got some support from people around here that I wasn't expecting either. One
Just give him time. You start sending them dick pics and asking them for money, they'll throw you on your ass too.
One thing that I got recently about all this craziness that had been going on is somebody saying or somebody telling me that you expect somebody who doesn't know you to take you in. Like, no, actually I don't. But you know what? It's crazy because a bunch of people who didn't know me over here in Oklahoma took me in like if I was a part of their family. It was almost amazing.
Oh fuck! Here we go. Jerry's gonna cry on stream again. Jesus criminy!
What's wrong with that? Jesus
Every
Christ.
time this,
Hey, you know what? I feel bad for you that you can't fucking cry on stream. What the fuck? Look, hey, I'm gonna tell people something about that shit. Okay, I seriously don't wish to be like fucking like just like letting off like every time I'm having like an emotional moment up here. I really don't. The thing is that when I got with the therapist and when I started getting with like counselors and stuff like that, the one thing that they always get to me is like expressing certain emotions that I never really get into. Uh, and so it opened up the floodgates. And so I've had to try to find a way to talk about emotional things without opening up the floodgates. But I rather have them open. I feel better. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care if people perceive me to be like like a pussy or a fucking bitch for doing that. It makes me feel good at the end, and I have less stressful feelings, and I have a clearer mentality when I'm done because it's like, ooh, like like when there's a hard rain, right, and like everything feels like fresh. That's kind of how that feels, and it's like I'm cool with it. Like I really don't care if you see me as like a bitch for that. Like, go ahead, see me as a bitch. Meet me outside. I'll fucking we'll suss that out if you're really worried about it. But like it's to me it's fun. Like I don't know, like I find joy in it. um it helps grieving processes too. I think a lot of my early dealings with death made me very closed off to grieving, and being able to cry openly has helped me grieve, and it's helped me move on from things. uh all of it's a part of me trying to be a better person. Like I'm definitely still need a lot of work, and I'm working on it. So yeah, too bad, so sad. If you don't like it, don't watch my fucking channel. Go ahead.
boy does alive. He's bawling about something.
Almost heartbreaking in the sense that it was like, dude, like this is kind of weird, but they helped me out. They helped me out, and
Yeah.
it's that
Yes, you are.
a lot of people, I've said it before, and I've said it 100 times on the internet. For some reason, there's this duality for me. It's like you're either real cool with me, or you really hate my guts. It's like there's really no in between. Um, but I don't have that problem in real life. Like I really don't. Like like when I meet people in real life, or when I'm hanging out with people in real life, I've never really had those issues. Trust issues, things like that, except for except for more established relationships that you would think that's not possible. But hey, it's the real world. What are you gonna do? Um, it's just amazing. I don't know. I wasn't expecting um the whirlwind, for lack of a better term, that I got into these last 2 weeks. It's been nuts. It's been absolutely nuts. And I wanted I wanted so much to reach out to you guys and be here with you guys, and like um
You've been reaching out to several different women asking for money and places to stay. You get
No,
your
I
shit
haven't.
right and act like a normal person, you'd have a place to go.
Okay. You see, this is where the like the little ire comes in, right? Like, yeah, dude, I've been asking. You think you honestly think in a world where there's people who fucking can't stand certain things that people do or whatever, that shit like that wouldn't fucking come back to bite me in the ass hard, like really, really fucking hard? You think that fucking me asking, just just the fact that one person decided to help me has turned into something like fucking completely outside of the lines, right? Uh, that wouldn't come back like hard, like triple, double time. Like, dude, you don't understand how things work. You think that you can just accuse people of shit just because you're just like fucking like, oh, because I heard this, I'm just gonna. That's not how shit works, man. You can't just fucking throw out an accusation like that and not have any kind of fucking receipts to show for it. So unless you want me to play that game with you, I suggest you stop doing that.
You're too busy pointing a finger and trying to pick out everybody else's flaws when you got more than the people you're talking about. Dumbass.
Oh, I'm a
You know,
murder
like be
person?
able to answer back. You know, like I know
No.
I'm not. I don't have. Let me just lay this out right now, so that there's no bad blood or anything like that. The F3, especially Josh, had a good conversation with me. We had a good conversation. Now we haven't talked since then, but it's not because I don't want to reach out to him. He knows that I'll reach out to him. It's just that I have to get my.
Oh, he knows, and everybody else on YouTube knows that you'll reach out and ask for money. You're definitely not above it. You fucked Scotto over.
Did I? I don't think I did.
And they let it go. I'm not sure why, because people that do that shit don't stop. It's kind of like a sexual predator. That's something you can reform anybody else, but a
Jesus
sexual
Christ.
predator.
All right, dude. Pause real quick. You can't compare me to a whole ass sexual predator, you fucking asshole. The hell's wrong with you? Like, dude, like, man, like, okay, fucking, you fuck up, man. But fucking, what the hell? Like, okay, I don't know how you find that comparable in your weird line of thinking. Um, no, dude, like, fuck, like, that's like, what? Like, how'd you go from that to that?
That's kind of weird.
That's a leap. That's a leap. Yeah, I always say people that pull out that accusation first. It's like, says more about you than it does me. Because like, as far as like, like, every accusation that's come out from like the money stuff, not one has, like, for me at least, become something about sexual stuff. What the fuck? Like, what?
Creepy.
Ooh, yeah,
Creepy.
I know. Okay, you go.
Stuff in order. And as much as even if you would have still been like, it's cool, like you can still run with us and all this and that. I was not doing a service. I was not doing a service to his brand, the things that they were going after, because I just didn't have time. And coupled with that, I have separate laptop problems that are gonna get fixed. They're gonna get fixed in due time. I'm not putting that on anybody else. I'm not asking for anything. It's gonna get fixed off of my own dime. I'm gonna work on it and I'm gonna get it done.
Off your own dime. You don't have your own dime. You got everybody else's dime in your pocket. But you're worried about how much everybody else makes? Get your head
Yeah,
right,
I'm worried
Jerry.
about what everybody else makes. What are you talking about? I don't ask what other people make. Kaiser does. Kaiser wants to know what everybody else. I've never asked what other people make. If I've asked somebody for help, it's because I've asked somebody for help. Um, when it comes to the Scotto stuff, first of all, fucking, you don't know shit about fucking Scotto. Keep Scotto's name out your fucking mouth, dude. Like, seriously, like, I'm fucking tired of people bringing up Scotto to fucking somehow like put me. Scotto is a great dude who helped me out when I needed it. Maybe I fucked that up, and maybe he'll never fucking want to help me like that again. But he was there for me, and I love that guy.
He's a
Stop
likable
fucking
guy.
stop trying to weaponize the shit that happened between me and him. He's cool. And if he has a fucking problem with something that I'm doing, that he can fucking tell me, because he's earned that right. and I'll take it any day because for me, I'd rather have fucking somebody like Scotto and go through the shit that we went through for him to be on my side. I'd do it all over again. I don't wish to, but I love Scotto, and he is one of the greatest people that I've ever met, and I would never, ever fucking try to put him through the shit that I put him through. Stop fucking trying to weaponize that shit, man. You're fucking go to something else, man.
Yeah, I mean that's between you two. I can chime in a little bit, but I was under the understanding you two had worked that out.
We're fine. Me and Scotto are fucking copacetic. We're fine. The thing is that like people always bring it like, look, these are the people to me that can bring up the Scotto stuff in good faith because they are good faith in this situation. Shiz, because she always had a strong stance about where she was with that. And I trust that when she's telling me something, it's coming from a place of protecting Scotto. Only frauds because he's been a friend to Scotto this whole time, and he's only tried to look out for him. And
Yeah, that
Scotto,
makes sense.
because he went through it. Those are the only people that I would take anything from as far as that's concerned because they come in good faith. And it has nothing, like, we could be friends, not friends, whatever, it doesn't matter. To me, it matters the relationship that we personally have with Scotto. We all are good with Scotto. We all are good friends with Scotto, and we all want the best for Scotto. So if they have something to tell me because I'm doing something wrong, I will listen because they come in good faith with that. That's it. Anybody else trying to weaponize that stuff or trying to act like they know what's up with that, you don't. That's between two people that you don't know. So just stay the fuck out of it. That's all I got to say to that.
And I really wasn't on the ball. I had things to take care of. Not to mention with the whole tornado thing that happened, and like, oh my goodness, it's like you've got.
It's hard to talk to Jerry. That's a perfect screen grab. But like, I feel like I would want him to sit on the floor and me stand above him when I talk so that I can look him in the eyes because he keeps throwing them back in his fucking skull. Like, I'm not sure what's going on there.
It's called wind, sir. And do you see that?
Deal with in your person.
Do you see that? Do you see that misty, like cloudy shit that's around me? It's called fog, and it's fucking getting all up in my eyes, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help that I'm in a fucking dusty ass fucking bus stop, and it's all getting all up in my fucking eye sockets. I don't have the most presentable eyes in the world. I have these fucking little Chinese eyes that like to collect dust all the fucking time, and it's very annoying. Don't like it, don't look. That's all I can tell you.
Personal life, right, and the things that you have to deal with to make yourself right, and then you see things that like that, and then they're so close to you now, and it's like, oh God, like I can't not, like, like if I can't do something, I'll try to do something, like if it's rough because you need help yourself, and it's like, fuck, how am I supposed to help these people? But they got it worse. So it's just been a real hard ride the last 2 weeks, and I've been trying real hard to keep it together. I think one of the hardest things has been, like just not and you see, look at, I'm trying to balance all this stuff because it's like you really don't want to like bother people. You don't want people to like.
Why do you say you don't want to bother people? That's all you do is bother people. If the fucking phone's ringing and it says Jerry, he's there to bother you. That's just in case anybody out there didn't already know.
Get annoyed by you or anything like that. It's like, I get it, like you become like you become like something like, just like you become like a hot fart trapped inside a fucking like a room and
Did you say you smell like a hot fart? That makes total sense.
Shit, like people just want to get away, you know what I mean? Like they need to get away. And that's what I feel like, like I feel like like people want to get away, but it's understandable, it's understandable, like it.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling Guadalupe.
Oh, okay.
It's difficult to be around somebody who's struggling so hard. And you know what? I don't blame anybody. It just sucks. Um, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Does that look like a face of a sober person? I don't think it does. He's definitely on something. I don't know what, but it's my belief that he is on something.
That's
Okay.
just weird. That's weird. I mean, how can
How
you
is
tell?
what weird?
eh,
Hang on. Pause it. Pause it. Guadalupe, help me out here. You know, like you've seen my mannerisms. You've seen the way I act. Both on screen, off screen, whatever. Am I doing something different here? And you can go ahead and throw out the biases that there is a shit ton of fog and wind hitting me in the face right now. Just pretend that that's not there. Okay. What do you think? And just yeah, and this the one nurse is here.
Yeah. Well,
Dude,
too.
it's like, and the thing is that like the if you guys knew where I work, the dust is out of control. Like I literally come home with like black forearms and black hands. It's out of control, and I really need to start doing a better job of like washing it off of me. It's like all over my eyes. Like I fucking it's like horrible. But that's just that's just a rant on something else. But anyways, I, I don't understand. You know, like I think what it is, and honestly, they're gonna do this, and I think they're gonna do this for everybody from me to Josh to Jeff. Anybody who criticizes Wrangler because we've all talked about his perks and everything, they're gonna look for something that looks like some drugs or something like that. But again, I reiterate, I had to take a drug test to get my most recent job, and it's only been 2 weeks out. Okay. I don't care what kind of drug you get into. You don't get all fucking weird and shit on fucking 2 weeks, bro. Sorry. Kiko.
Yeah, I don't know why you would say that, weirdo.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
no, man, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not tornado chasing. I'm waiting for the bus. Um,
No, Jerry's definitely not smart enough to tornado chase. He'd be smart enough to run head into it instead of run away from it.
I figured, you know what? I just figured, you know what? I haven't gone live. I haven't said much. I know there's been a lot of stuff that's been going
If
on
if
around me.
if weed
You
is
know,
drug use, Guadalupe, then guilty as charged. If it's weed all day, baby, I am smoking. But that's I mean no. I'm not doing anything. Kiko, what's up, guys? Keeping us fine. Love to see you, buddy. Um, this is the drama llama, the guy that's addressing all the drama llamas, but yet he is not talking about K-Fard. It's fucking weird.
again,
Yeah. Go
the
ahead.
Jeff F3, those guys are cool with me, man. No, nobody get too upset with Jeff with the whole thing that he, you know, like I don't like it's what we do is what we is we me and Jeff actually talked about stuff like that before, like, you know, like, hey, we're not gonna, you know, like there's not gonna be any biases when it comes to like things that
Yeah,
we
I
need to
know.
put up.
I know.
So did you have the talk?
I'm trying to fix
Because
it,
you
bud.
just told
I really
people
am.
don't give him too much shit. So you either want him to give him no shit or some shit. Like make your mind up.
It's called a fucking joke, dude. Like, fucking, there's no fucking real rhyme or reason. We were trying to have fun. We're trying to have fun, okay? Like, it's not all serious. I thought you said fucking you didn't like it when people get all serious and cry and shit like that. The fuck, you make up your mind.
Because they're burning your ass over there at his channel.
there are things need to be put out. They need to be put out. So I'm not upset with Jeff. I'm not angry with Jeff. He's doing what he's.
No, you can't be upset with him. He's not the one sending his dick pics to random chicks and trying to steal money from them.
Supposed to do is
not random, and not trying to steal money. Carry on.
like report things that he feels are important to like what we're doing. So it was okay with me. Like the only thing I was hoping is that he would give me a chance to come up and show a couple of receipts. But then like at the end of the day, it's like whatever. Like that whole situation is something that I think that it really doesn't really deserve that much weight, except that I don't want to lose a friendship there. That's all I can say. I mean, that's it. Other than that, I mean, I really wouldn't care about it. And so I don't like I said, I don't hate Jeff for reporting it. I think Jeff is doing a great job. I think F3 is doing a great job.
No, you can't hate somebody else for sending dick pics. Like it's not how life works.
Why are you obsessed with my dick pics, dude? Like I don't get this obsession of like, dude, like okay, things like that, go on, whatever. People get weird about shit like that. Some people don't. Some people have fun with it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Some people are like, who gives a shit? Like you are an adult, right? Like you do, like have sex. I think you do, right? I don't understand this. Like, oh my gosh, clutch my pearls with this shit. We make fun of people getting, butt jammed and shit like that all the time, just having fun with it. I don't get the plural clutching. Why? What are you trying to do with this? Like, I can understand not wanting to bring it up. Some people get embarrassed by it, whatever. But when you pearl clutch and you make it seem like it's like it always makes me think, like where your mindset is with that. I'm not saying I'm like fucking 100%, like fucking like correct on certain things. I'm fucked. I got fucking like I've got like issues to deal with, but I'll be open about it, and I'm not like definitely not trying to do anything that's going to be illegal or anything like that. So I don't know where you're coming from with that and why you feel like it's so shameful. I mean, what are you doing behind closed doors that you think that it should be like, oh, scary taboo? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Was lagging behind, and I completely understand why they needed to like separate. It's okay, like it's fine. I think in a way it kind of frees me up to explore other avenues as far as content is concerned, and I'm more than willing to do that. Like I'm more than willing to get into other things. I actually have an idea for a new way to kind of like.
I know you ought to get in a 12-step program and get a sponsor. That would probably help.
Run a live
practical advice.
I'm gonna do some test runs today or tonight, I should say, and hopefully it works out how I want it to. If it doesn't, then like I'll try to fix it up, try to tweak some things here and there. But I hope that this new way I do lives are gonna be they're going to be different and hopefully a little bit more fun for everybody. Like, like they're going to be a little bit more fast paced, a little bit more cut to the chase, more info, more stories, different things, different hits, different places. So I hope that this works out the way I want it to. I can't say that it's going to work right away, but I think sharpening it up, it'll work out.
I know when you do your lives, turn your camera off so people can't see the fuck you're doing with your face and your eyes. That will probably make your content a little better.
Yeah, he brings that up a bunch, doesn't he?
Actually,
and hopefully
I didn't set up a fund. Fucking liar. Professor Crack set up the fund, and that really doesn't help my situation, does it? Uh, uh, Professor Crack set up that GoFundMe, and he really he it was like the most innocent thing anybody could possibly do. He wanted to do something for me. He doesn't have enough money to do it on his own, so he just wanted to like be like, oh yeah, look, I did this. And the funny thing is that like at first he wanted to do it like kind of like a surprise, but he felt like he wasn't gonna be able to like meet the goal on his own. He said he was like, oh, I don't think I'll probably make it. But dude was a good dude. He did it for me. How many GoFundMe's have people done for you, fucking Drama Llama? Like that didn't involve you actually trying to push it. Do you know? Yeah, I don't know.
It won't involve me having to use too much technology for it too. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I understand. I get what you're saying, the boss. Yeah, but so as far as like like moving forward, of course, like I said, F3, let me go. It's cool, no problem. I understand why. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean that me and Josh are still in talking, and we're not going to talk about like collabing on other things. Of course, like there's a lot of there's a lot of imagination there, so there's no worries there. Jeff, like I'm wishing him all the success, man. He's killing the game. I hope he like he gets to 1,000 subscribers soon. So I hope he gets monetized soon. Like all the luck to him. He's a great guy. Like I really hope the best for him. Wally, man, we still got to talk. Wally was one of the first people to step up and try to help me when everything was going down. And like
don't be getting.
I know. I mean, I haven't talked to you for a minute, but I got to call you up. Wally's been such a great help and a good friend. I love Wally. Master Sergeant, I hope he makes some good content. I haven't seen none of his stuff on Patreon, but I hope he comes out with some good stuff. Yeah, but all of them guys are cool with me, man. And like I said, I absolutely get it. I was lagging behind. I had a lot of stuff that I had going on, and I completely understand. I to be honest with you guys, I'm not out of the woods. I'm not completely out of the woods. I'm not out of
and I'm not.
Oh, we know you're sitting at a fucking bus stop for looks like 42 minutes. You're definitely not out of the woods. I think you're lying to people. That's probably where you're staying is at that bus stop.
It's not done, of course. Like I got a long way to go.
And Chargers and
the good thing is that this
fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, buses do go. They run late sometimes.
Hey, Drama Llama, what do you know about bus stops and how you can live in them, huh? Like, I've never actually thought of a bus stop as a place to live in, but
it doesn't look too cozy.
It doesn't. It's not at all, and especially not that one. That one for some reason gets like all like the wind sucked into it. It sucks. I think it's probably one of the worst bus stops you can be in. Fucking Oklahoma, every day is a fucking windy day. Anyways, go ahead.
Time when things fell through, I had more of a net to catch me. I had more resources to kind of push out and like to help myself out with. Of course, it wasn't 100%, not without getting some help from other sides. But like I can say this time, genuinely that it came only as this moment arose. It wasn't like a gradual thing or something where like somebody was tethered to me or anything like that. It was just just an emergency situation in which like I fully intend.
Like somebody come home talking you doing dope and it's like, get the fuck out of my house. That kind of shit happens. Just saying.
And to like give back too. It's not like I'm thinking like, oh, no. I just got to get into my regular work schedule, which is what's happening. So it's okay, Carte Blanche. You don't have to have one. I just hope that people understand that whatever drama is happening inside of YouTube, inside of like what's happening inside of YouTube, that's never gonna be enough for me to say I'm through with my channel. It's not. there's nothing really that is gonna push me away from doing my content. It's not, like people may have their
You call what you do content? Get the fuck out of here.
What? Okay, okay. Self.
That's right.
self. This is a self-inflicted burn here, okay? Because if what I'm doing isn't content, what the fuck are you restreaming, sir? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, 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 no,
That's the
no, no.
dumbest shit I've heard.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
No.
Listen,
No.
listen, clone. Listen. You, sir, are supposed to you're supposed to be representing me for what I am. Okay, you better be getting on fucking panel all the time.
All week, and I've heard some pretty dumb shit.
their opinions of me, and it's cool. I mean, I get it. You create your own reputations, whatever. I'm not sad about it. I know that there are some people that are just not gonna like me for no matter what, and I'm just gonna push forward, man. I'm just gonna keep moving. Like I said, I'm hoping that this new format for the live will help us, and I don't. You know what? This is on my mobile. Just so everybody knows,
No, I don't know, but tell us. I'm sure it's going to be fucking great.
my mobile lives are not like my regular lives, and I guess I have to change the moderation on them because I'm seeing a lot of your guys' messages are being hidden. I think I just have to change it to like I guess no kitty play. I guess I don't know, but you're not even like sub bitches was working out. So yeah, guys. I intend with these early new live streams that I'm gonna put out to make them members only, not just to have a members only content, but so you guys can see the evolution of this live. I don't intend to go on fully live maybe until the end of the month. That's why I'm gonna be like kind of like promoting myself to start a new podcast at the end of the month. But if push comes to shove, if everything's working out well and I'm getting good reaction data from the members or whatever, I'll put out a public one. But I'm gonna refrain from going public on this new
That's the new data collection.
On this new live format. I'm just gonna try to keep it on the wraps, because like I said, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. Well, at least I hope it's gonna be different in the sense that I just want to like bring a new tempo to the way we do our lives. Hopefully it switches up the game. Maybe
somebody's got to bring something new to the table.
Maybe not. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, there's no bad blood with anybody. I seriously as far as
no bad blood on your side because you stirred up all kinds of shit. There's all kinds of bad blood. You just don't want to talk about them.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's okay.
Who knows what he's talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about. What? Like, I'm like, there's no. When I mean there's no bad blood, I mean like there's no bad blood between me, the F3 guys, and like anybody who's like going up against Wrangler right now. Like I really don't have like any real gripes against anybody. I don't know what he's talking about. If he's talking about Wrangler, yeah, there's always gonna be bad blood. Fuck him.
Exactly.
Fuck him. Fuck K-Far. Fuck KDZ. And fucking fuck Frauder the Reaper. I hope they all fucking go to hell.
Oh.
Okay.
Like other communities are concerned, there's nothing that important, guys. I don't really care. You guys can think what you want as far as whatever, right? But to me, it's like, hey, you know what? Fuck, tell me what you would do when you're in a strange place,
I don't know what I would do, but I'll tell you what I've not done. I've not asked a stranger for money and sent them dick pics. That's something I've never done. Promise you that.
Those things can be mutually exclusive, and didn't do that. It wasn't like I asked like like I asked Josh like, hey Josh, you think I can borrow $20? And he says, yeah. And then fucking here comes a dick pic. That's not how that works, dude. You're obsessed with my dick pics. Do you want some? Do you want me to send you some?
You might.
Place of the country that you've never been to, the fucking floor falls out from under you. All of a sudden, you don't have a job, and the people who you thought were gonna have your
Did it fall off from underneath you, or the dope he was on make it feel like the floor was coming out from underneath?
back are just like, straight turning their back on you. If you could tell me how rational you would be at that moment, then you could tell me about making decisions in your head, and as far as like like what is considered to be like something that's okay, I thought about that and I didn't think about that. Like it's not it's easy to judge when you're not there. You know what I mean? Once you see what I saw, you would be in a.
That's what you've been doing for the last 6-7 months, judging people while doing dumb shit. You just got called out on it. Finally.
Completely different state of mind. But I'm not, like, it's like whatever. Like, like I can't. I'm not gonna. What am I gonna do? Try to make you, like, see what I see? I can't do that. Sorry, can't do that. The only thing I can do is tell you, what? I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to do what I do. I'm trying to lessen, like.
Well, let me teach you something today, Jerry.
Go ahead and pause it. Because I think this is what she was talking about. When I'm saying here, like, that I'm going through shit, right? And I'm not thinking straight or whatever. I'm not thinking in a very considerate way as far as like how I'm gonna do things. It's not me not wanting to take accountability for making a mistake during that time. What I mean is that, like, the mistake that I made didn't come with forethought, and most of the time they don't, right? It's just I'm going through the motions, but it doesn't mean that I'm not accountable for that mistake. I made it, and I will apologize for it, and I will try to make amends for it. But the problem that I have is that people put like these cruel intentions behind these mistakes. Like, if you did something, most of the time, especially if it's a mistake, it's not done out of malice, and that's where I'm having a problem. Is that I'm not doing these things to hurt people or in a way, like, to try to disrupt people in any kind of way. It's just, me go now. Maybe I gotta figure out a way to ask things more clearly, in a more tactful way, in a more respectable way. Yes, that is for me to work out. That is my bag, and I should. Um, but all I'm letting everybody know here is that it is not it is not my intention going in when I do things to do them hurtfully or to try to do something to hurt people. Doesn't excuse that I did hurt people or if I hurt somebody in the process. It just means that it's never with the intention of trying to hurt people. That's all I'm trying to say. It doesn't excuse the accountability part or the fact that I did something wrong. I'm just letting everybody know that I'm not evil. Go ahead, push play.
Don't send dick pics to ladies that don't want them, and don't ask them and their friends for money.
Anybody else's burden but mine, and I'm trying to do the best I can to try to just not do anything that's gonna land me in jail. um, and I'm not scared. I'm not scared or anything that I'm gonna fall into anything like that. I'm not. I definitely am not. I feel like I've taken the right steps. I think I kind of doubted myself a little bit there. But who wouldn't, right? You get into a bad situation, you're gonna lose.
Hey, Ratchet. Hey, Ratchet.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, do me a favor, take over for right now. I got to do something real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm gonna push play and just pretend like Jerry's here.
One of my better people in my support system has decided to, like, kick me out of their support system, and it doesn't feel good. Um, but oh well, like I can't do much. I wish I could do something, but what can I say? It's time goes on. Hopefully, it's not that important where time can't heal that. But oh well. Well, I hope this helps. I hope this helps everybody understand what's been going on. Oh, thank you.
It helps me to not want to ever do drugs again. Thank you, Jerry. You taught me a valuable lesson today, and I thought I was going to teach you something.
I you know I
Spit it out.
the thing about it is that my head has gone through many different forms. Meaning, like when I was younger, I had a fatter head.
I'm just watching this today
But
for the
it kind
first
of got
time
flattened by all
too.
the fucking helmet strikes that got for playing football. And then during my early 20s, I got into a lot of fights where like I got a lot of lumps. So it's like
Now it's starting to make sense. I don't think it's the fights though, but continue. You're doing great.
it's shaped.
It's kind of interesting there in his live chat. Vegetables of Peace is talking about Dick Bag and all that drama with that. It was before I came onto this side of YouTube, so I don't really know the whole full details about that, but it looks like she's I don't know, she's kind of going out of her way there to apologize in a way. Maybe I'm wrong.
Very like lumpy, but at the same time, because I
Like a watermelon? Yeah, kinda.
normally just have like a fat head, right? Like the lumps kind of get filled in, so it's kind of strange. I get it, but I thank you. Yeah, guys, but yeah, that's pretty much
He's so high that he can't even tell the people that he talks to every day. Is trying to tell him he looks like an idiot.
Huh?
Wow.
pretty much the update till now. I apologize that I haven't been around. I know, like I said, people have taken their pot shots. I mean,
No, it's probably better off that you've not been around. You're probably coming down now from a 3-day bender, and
Yeah.
2 days ago probably wasn't good for you to be on YouTube.
You go ahead, push pause.
K-Far the coward, like, just wants to take pot shots at me now because it's cool, like, go ahead and kick me while I'm down, K-Far. You're really showing
Yes, that's all you've been doing, Jerry. Man, I keep stopping this at great places.
Ratchet,
I can't get over.
Yeah,
you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. I think we're done with this video.
Okay.
All I want to say is that, like, this dude is fucking losing his mind because I'm willing to make fun of myself. Dude, you gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go. First step to want to be better is you've got to laugh at yourself, man, because you're flawed. I'm flawed. The only way you're gonna get over it is if you recognize it, and the only way you're gonna recognize it if you can make fun of yourself. And yeah, I'll call myself an idiot in front of people because I am one. I'm not the smartest person in the room. I'm not better than anybody. I am just like anybody else, susceptible to different addictions, you know, to doing mistakes, to being human. So yeah, I can laugh at myself. It makes it easier to deal with. I'm not perfect. I never will be. Uh, I don't see how these people can see themselves as something righteous or perfect in any kind of way. That they're following a murder burglar and doing a terrible job at it too. So I don't know. uh, that's all I can say about that. Like, these people are going to continue to try to, like, get at me with these things. Like, I'm not afraid to show my flaws. I'm not afraid to be, different on a live stream. Most of the time, I do it for myself. I'm documenting how I'm dealing with certain things. Um, I the one thing that has been very tough for me. It's been hard for me to accept most and everything. And I'm not like this is not for anybody. Feel sorry for me. I've I've I really just want people to understand where I'm at. I suffer from anxiety and I get panic attacks. The more stressful things get, the more they come on. And I have been working very hard to keep things straight and allowing myself to um, let things flow, without losing myself. Um, so sometimes I might come off looking weird, and sometimes I may be doing weird shit. Whatever, I don't care, and I'm not scared. It's who I'm gonna be. It's who I'm gonna be, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. If people want to support me, they want to watch me, whatever. If they ask me to be on camera, I'll do it. Um, I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Done and done. I'm not scared of it. I'm not scared of your criticism. You're whack, dude. You don't even have any. I mean, all you did was say that make these accusations that you think you know what's going on with me. You don't know nothing about me, bro, and you're never gonna know anything about me because you deal with a murder.
Talk about reaction data. Where'd he go? I think he lost his connection. I'll give him a couple minutes.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah.
I've got to tell my roommate that his Uber's coming. Hang on, real quick.
Okay. Bitcoin miners to data miners. That's a good idea. Probably make more money. Oh man. So Saturday afternoon. It's not really raining here. It was this morning. So
Hey, sorry. I'm sorry about
yeah.
that. I'm sorry about that. It's my me and my roommate. I get Ubers from so he can go to work. So it's like I'm making sure that he gets. uh, it's a
Yeah.
it's a huge bus stop. It's freaking huge.
Huge.
Actually, once I get my laptop rolling, I'm thinking that by the time I have my laptop rolling, I'll actually have semblance of furniture in here. I'm very embarrassed by how it looks right now, so I don't want to turn on my camera. But when I do, like by the time I have enough money to fix my laptop, which should be like within 2 weeks or so, I'll probably get a nice little desk or something, and like some blue line flag and University
Blue
of
line flag.
Texas flag or something. It's because it's I mean it's plain Jane, and right now this is not the Airbnb that I was at before. So obviously I have an air mattress. My lazy boy is a fucking is a lawn chair. So yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. You
bachelor
know what
problems.
comes after? You know what comes after the blue flags? Shades and a
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah, so I'm chief totaling it for sure. I'm chief totaling it for sure right now.
He's rubbing
So
off on you.
that just means Jerry likes to party. No,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Damn it, Ratchet.
Damn it.
Oh, well, listen, I gotta confess something. Doggos were my brothers. Uh, he has a kennel. He has a kennel of dogs. He brought me two because they're the youngest ones. Uh, so like it's like a thing. He has to make sure he keeps the older ones in a certain location. He keeps the younger ones in the location, and then there's like in between with the dogs that they breed. So it's a whole thing. The two doggos that were with me were the youngest that he had, and of course, as a favor, I would take care of them for him. But yeah, they weren't mine. So when everything fell through, I had to give them back. I hope everybody understands. They're gonna be fine. They're actually gonna live a better life than me. So don't worry about it. I do, Lupe. I see you every time. Every time. Oh, would you? All right, fine. You know what? You're lucky. You're lucky that I can relate. Okay. If I couldn't relate, I'd be so upset with you right now. So upset with you. Yeah, it does. Now, the next part of the live, that this is going to be the new part. These are the new parts of it. So far, Ratchet has been doing a great job. I'm giving him an A minus. I don't know what you guys think. A minus, B plus. I think he's somewhere around there right now. Uh, the next thing that I was gonna do, because since I know we get tired of the Kaiser shit. We get tired of talking about all these fucking idiots that are trying to, like, supposedly create content. Um, I asked Ratchet to look for any stories from around the net that he would like to, like, bring up. I will talk about them with him. This is what we're gonna do for the next. How many stories did you get?
Uh, I think there's like 3 altogether.
Cool. So he's gonna pull up a story. We're gonna talk about it, and the minute we get bored with one, then we'll move on to the next one. Oh, did you send it? I'm sorry, Gretchen.
Oh no.
Is that it?
Yeah. That's it. Okay.
Okay, so what's this about?
This is from 7 years ago. You just have to watch it. It's pretty much self-explanatory.
Okay, full
This guy
full
he
screen.
just goes off on a crazy tangent explaining
Okay,
things in a
full screen and
very
push
good.
play.
Check this out. Intruders caught on camera invading houses. So could something like this happen to you?
Dave Rowe knows all too well how it feels to have his home broken into.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was. Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because then I start to taste them. I say, and then I start to smell them. So it's like a smell like taste like other. So I knew something was wrong. I knew something special about it. So
So what did you do when you heard the intruder?
I ran upstairs. I had to run. And I had to do what that little girl, what's that little girl in the Holocaust? She had Anne Hathaway, Frank David, Anne Frank. That's a hiding bitch, ain't it? I had to get up the stairs. So he had so much rhythm when he was walking upstairs that doom, doom, doom. Bitch, I started to almost beatbox up in the closet. Oh, boom, boom, boom. But I couldn't do it yet because I couldn't die. I got caught tomorrow. So I'm just a little shook up. That's all that is.
Yeah, at least he got out of there and did the right.
Imagine
that
the
for
police
real?
report.
Was that for real? Was he being for real?
I think it was for real. I mean, it was like 7 years ago. Oh my gosh.
And they say I look like I'm doing drugs. That was like I wonder. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about Spanish in Mexico. There is actually is it called the dialect? You know, like the different like sounding like English speakers, right? Like you got Bostonians and New Yorkers, and you got their own little like way of talking or whatever. Uh, Mexico kind of has the same thing, and there is this way of speaking Spanish that they do mostly, like I think in like the border towns and stuff like that, where they kind of talk like this, you know, like ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo va la cosa? You know, like they kind of sing songy the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like this kind of like gave me that kind of vibe. I wonder if that's like a dialect or something, or people like just like kind of sing songy the English.
That could be. That's just crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was funny. That was what the hell? And then he's like, when he started looking at his fingers, I'm like, what the hell's going on there?
What's going on? Who's this guy?
Although Lupe wants to find out the technique. She's like, I want to learn how to lick fingers like that.
Yeah.
Next video. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did, Twine. Yeah, she did. Did you hit the next tab, or you well, okay, you're gonna do it the hard way. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
Okay. It should be coming up.
There it is. What do we got here?
Is it showing yet? There we go.
Yeah, it's showing. What you got?
Okay. This one's about 1970, back in this day, about the Fort Dayton, Ohio, the Kent State shooting.
Ooh.
Yeah,
This
that,
is in 1970?
that was before my time a little bit, but I thought that was kind of interesting how that played out.
This is this day in history, huh?
Yeah.
Does it have a video, or is it just a?
I couldn't find a video on it. I just found this on Britannica.
Ooh.
But it's more like an anti-Vietnam War demonstration.
So this was just people died here?
Yeah, I think there was 4. They wrote a song about it. You know, the 4 dead in Ohio.
Song?
Yeah,
Wait
the 4 dead in
song?
Ohio. I think who was that sang that? Oh shoot, I forget.
Wait, you set this whole thing up and you don't know who sang the song? Jesus Christ.
I didn't look at the song, but I just came to my mind like, oh yeah, there was a song about that.
This is turning into a KDZ stream, just so everyone else.
Oh no. Oh man. Yeah, like that was in 1970s. You know, I was way too young to even know what was going on back then, but it was definitely like it was fueled one of the protests there in Ohio, which is really not known for much of anything. I lived there for like 40 years. There's not a whole lot to be said about Ohio, besides a certain person in the militia.
Ouch.
In the militia, yeah, cornfields.
What?
So I'd go on to the next one unless you want to really look for that song and I can play it. But
Ronnie, what are you talking about? You're not
I'm
making.
sure somebody remembers that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Like oh wait a minute,
Yeah.
I wasn't born.
Yeah, they don't bring it up too much anymore, but it was.
Okay, so it was a Vietnam protest.
Yeah, it was an anti-Vietnam War protest. Yeah.
Okay,
like a demonstration. It turned bad.
So, whoa, and so who shot who? Was it the cops?
Yeah, I think they had the National Guard there that they shot 4 people, and you know, it's not really bad as Waco, but it was kind of like the same thing. But as far as the outcome, it was not good, but not to the extent that Tuttle talks about. Carl Lambert.
I don't know, man. Carl Lambert. Fuck, Carl Lambert. Fucking Carl Lambert. Was Carl Lambert at this fucking protest?
He doesn't have any videos. He just replays videos from other people and shares them. I tried to track him down, but I couldn't get a hold of him. We could have him on here on panel. We could talk about Tuttle.
Yeah, we'll have some total streams. I'm still hoping to bait him on something. Like I've been sending him emails and shit, like dirty emails, hoping that he gets all like fucking pissed off. So I've been like sitting there like the Mexicans are coming over, eh? But he's just not biting. He's not biting.
No, he's been silent for a while.
I know it's somebody spooked him. Somebody got him scared. Something's going on.
Yeah. Or somebody came and took that $1,000. One of the two.
Hey, hey, dude. I don't know if K-Far is just like he's always just been a fat dork and just like he doesn't understand what it's like to be cool. That he thinks that he is the fucking coolest guy when he's sitting next to Katie's head. Like it's so fucking hilarious and shit. It's like they're both two little sack of potatoes, you know what I mean? They're just sitting there like blah blah. Really? Well, fuck. Well, wow, what a bitch. Yeah, and they're fucking swine. They're fucking bitches, dude. Like, such huge fucking cowards. Like, Kfar, okay? Kfar, before he had that stream at Front of the Trolls with SV, you would never see him on my fucking channel. Never. He wouldn't get on a post. He wouldn't fucking refute anything. If I showed up to his fucking his lives, he'd act like, oh, what are you talking about? How come you don't condemn Mitchell? Blah, blah, blah. That's all he would do. The minute Josh said, all right, yeah, you're cool, whatever. Oh, the balls on this dude. He comes to my comment section and just fucking has his fucking pussy explosion rant, dude. He's just like all over this shit, like, oh, and Jerry, are you gonna tell me that you're trying to scam people? Oh, because you're a big scammer, you know that. Fucking late to the party, and you know what, dude? Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say, Kfar. Just shut the fuck up, dude. Put your fucking hat back forward and stop eating cookies and get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Yeah, they will. Next story. You got one more?
Yeah, I got one more. It's kind of a I don't know about this one.
You don't know about this?
No, it's just too weird for me. It's too weird. I don't wear a tie anyways, but it's about wearing a tie, and it reduces blood flow to the brain by 7.5%. I don't know about that.
God damn it!
Damn it! That would explain a couple things, but no, I don't know. It's just from the BBC. Science focus. I don't know. I mean, I kind of looked it over, but it's just like, do I really want to get into that? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure somebody would want to know the answers to that, but since I don't wear a tie, it's like whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is gonna be a very good partnership.
Oh man. Yeah, if you start to feel achy, you have a headache, dizzy, or nauseous, take the tie off. Oh, okay.
Nah,
it can't be the tie. It can't be from the tie. It's got to be something else.
Fuck that. You can't make me believe that's the fucking tie. You had your mind. Fuck that. This tie's fucking awesome.
No, not the tie. Oh man. Oh man. Especially during like an interview, you think like, oh man, I'm starting to feel dizzy. I better take this tie off or something. You know? Like, I don't know.
Like, are you out of your mind? Your fucking mother-in-law give you that shit.
What's going on? It's feel weird. Maybe it's the tie. You should loosen up the tie. I mean, do people really wear the tie as much as they used to? I mean, Used to be pretty
It's
common.
not. It's not such a prevalent thing nowadays. I mean, unless you go to church, right? You know
Yeah,
what?
not.
You know what? I blame Neo. I blame Neo. From the Matrix.
Oh yeah.
It was that style that started that like kung fu, like like put the thing over your collar dress thing. I don't know what it's called.
Hmm?
You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about, right? It's kind of like formal, but it's not like
I
a
think so. Yeah.
you know, you just kind of like you can zip it up, or sometimes you just like. And also too, I blame the laziness of today's society. Man, you guys are fucking lazy. You guys can't fucking. Everything has to be a clip on. Everything has to be a fucking clip on.
Hey,
Everything's
what's wrong
clip,
with
clip, clip,
clip-ons?
clip, 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 clip.
What's wrong with clip-ons?
What do you mean? What's wrong with clip-ons? Clip-ons, clip-ons,
Yeah.
clip-ons are the K-fars of ties. That's what
Oh.
clip-ons are. Clip-ons are
Well,
like
see,
they've got no
well,
integrity, none whatsoever.
like in high school, my junior and senior year, we had to wear ties. I just wore clip-on because I got, it's every day, 5 days a week. I,
I had to
I just
listen,
got
sir.
lazy.
Listen, sir. I was Jehovah's Witness
Oh,
for
okay.
most of my life, and I had to tie my ties. Okay, sir. And and because I was baptized as a Jehovah's Witness, I couldn't get any help from my mom because they were like, "No, pussy boy, you can't be fucking. There's no way that you're baptized and your mom has to put your tie on for you. I had to do it myself. Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Sometimes it'll go from a tie into a bow tie, but it doesn't matter. I would do it.
You didn't do a string tie, Mississippi string
I
tie.
would turn it would turn into a bolo tie after a while.
Oh, yeah.
And another thing I hate about ties is that, like, when you get those stupid like Looney Tune ones where like they'll have like a character, so like you try to like put the tie, so like the little Looney Tune characters at the bottom, but like you always fuck it up, so like the Looney Tune characters
Oh yeah.
it's like
Yep.
half-ass sideways and shit.
Oh yeah. I never like wearing those. I always wore that clip in there to keep them from flying around. Like during the wind and all that stuff. Just like flies everywhere.
Ah, that's why they have
Yeah.
that little. Don't they have that little like pocket, like little like sleeve?
You could do that
Like,
too, I guess. Well, some
yeah,
of those
no,
like
they do
yeah,
have
like
that.
some of those state troopers, that still wear those. They like tuck them in. Not
It's
really
just,
good with like if you're wearing a tie and you're like operating a lathe or anything like that. Probably not a good idea.
You know what? We should start making bandanas more formal. Like, I think if we formalize bandanas, I think we'd be better off. Like, if we could like find a way to make them so that bandanas are acceptable to wear, like at the office space, I think we'd be in much better shape
Hmm.
as a country. I'm gonna say as a country, it's gonna take us out of our funk. We're gonna actually bridge the divide between Republicans and Democrats. If we just made bandanas uh something that we could use as a formal wear.
It might work. I don't know. I never really wore a bandana, but I'd give it a try.
No. Yeah, just think about it. Okay, you know how bandanas look all cholo-like or whatever? Well, let's change the cholo-like designs and add like some Bible verses. Like we could do some
Oh,
Bible verses. Yeah, you know what I mean? Uh,
yeah.
we could also add like you kind of like make like little like fish symbols instead of the cholos. Like it's like a bunch of fish. Like the ones that they use for the what would Jesus do? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep, I know.
Uh, you also have like a black formal one that has like a collar in it with a tie in itself. So it's like a tie in a bandana.
Mm.
I'm fucking. I like what I'm doing here. I like what I think. This
Okay.
this is gonna save our country. This is gonna save our country.
You need some visual aids. I can't see it. I can't see it. It's saved by bandanas. Oh man.
Kevin insists he's not. He can insist all he wants. 100% drama channel, dude. These guys love it. They love it. The minute the stuff came out about supposedly me taking money from some lady, right? All over it. oh, Jerry, are you going to tell us the truth? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Jerry? Are you stealing from old lady, Jerry? Blah, blah, blah. And then Katie Zed with her stupid fucking community post. Oh, what's again, Jerry? Blah, 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 blah. And then Father the Reaper just fucking like disappeared, lady. Like, what are you doing? Like, like out of all the people, like all of them, just fuck. Like, could you like actually have a successful like magic trick? Was she into magic? Like, I just wish you would just like fucking like disappear. Just jump into a fucking box and disappear. Would you please? Like, what are you doing? It's bad enough that we got Kate Farr and Katie Zed out here fucking looking like Zack potatoes, but I just like I want Father the Reaper to just disappear, especially with those fucking like scary cropped out pictures. They're nuts. Man, but Angel, I mean, do we really want to give a man a pat in the back for things that he should be doing? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't celebrate every time I take a shower. I mean, that'd be fucking. Although maybe some people will, but I'm just saying, like I'm not gonna get happy with myself if I tie my shoes. I'm just saying. Well, don't be so sure of yourself, Angel. Oh man. Well, this has been our inaugural live of Jerry's Ratchet Show.
Call it that, I guess.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But yeah. Again, I'm hoping that these will alleviate some of the want and need to have like alternative to a lot of the Kaiser stuff. I still will be talking about Kaiser. I still will be talking about any of the controversies that are out there. I'm going to try to keep myself out of them. I want to tell the news, not make the news. So hopefully I can work everything out. Everybody, again, I appreciate everybody that's come out and supported me through thick and thin. You guys are awesome. Continue, please. I absolutely need it. I'm pushing forward. I'm doing my best to stay above water, and I appreciate all of you guys that have been helping and supporting throughout all of this. Um, don't worry. If you feel like you need to tell me, tell me. If you feel like you're concerned, let me know. I want to know. Okay. I need that. Okay. I have to be on the ball, and sometimes things are gonna sidetrack me, and I don't want to be sidetracked. So if you guys are on me, I'll be better. Um, but other than that, guys, let's just keep doing it, huh? Let's keep moving forward, and hopefully, like next step is more lives with Ratchet over here, and hopefully we can get the laptop up and running, and we can do more better productions, and maybe we can finally do some edited content for you guys. I do really appreciate you guys. Again, I can't say enough how much I love you guys. And just keep it up. Just keep it up. We'll be here. Ratchet, maybe Tuesday, I think. If you got a chance.
Yeah, we'll work something out there.
Cool. All right. All right, guys. Well. Oh, hey, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You're not here. We got to figure something out too. All right. All right, man. Oh. Shut up. Go ask Otto about that jerk. You don't know nothing. All right, guys. Take it easy.
All right. Catch y'all later.
I think Shiz is on now, so if you want, head on over there. Jerry rate that bitch. I mean the live, not Shiz.
Oh boy.
And I'll catch you guys later.
Yep. Catch you later.